Hello and welcome back to Shadow of Mordor, Part 26, and in this episode we'll be continuing on with the Torvin quests.
Not all those who wander are lost.
I have come to the decision that the Shadow of Mordor would not necessarily be better if it had Man with the Machine Gun as a recurring audio piece.
I think what Talion needs right now is... No! Stand alone!
What kind of music do you think Talion would enjoy? I mean, given the limited scope of his experience, he probably only really knows about Elvish ballads, to be perfectly honest. But let us eschew historical accuracy for a moment and speculate what kind of musical genres Talion would actually prefer to listen to if given the opportunity.
Well, the facial hair and kind of, you know, mid-length hair suggests to me he might like Pantera.
So harder 80s rock.
Yes, very well. Not 90s rock. I mean,
right.
Heavy 90s rock. Yeah.
I actually think he would prefer lighter 90s rock, but okay.
Like the Foo Fighters.
Like Counting Crows.
Reminiscent of...
Did you scar your voice telling your soldiers to head into battle?
Damn it, and the name escapes me.
It's
the lead singer of the Foo Fighters. Who also used to be the drummer for Nirvana.
The mighty Graug. You give me these. And he also...
He did not take him with a shotgun, though.
So, what now?
See, every hard exterior exposes at some point a soft, jelly-like inside.
Much like the last mission, I had to do this particular mission twice. Not because of a bug, but because I kept screwing up the timing on the approach here.
You want to hunt Graug? So you shall. But not just any Graug. This is a rare one. It's territorial. Strong enough to claim land as its own. And you and me, we're trespassing. Tell me, Captain, you ever slay a Graug before?
Today will be the first of many.
Now you're talking like a hunter.
Well, honestly, no. We will only slay a total of 2 Graugs in our playthrough.
This is the second one.
This is the first one.
Oh. So the first one that got crushed by boulders didn't count?
Yeah, the first one that got crushed by boulders doesn't count because he technically killed himself.
Step by step.
He died of the universe finally caving in on him.
Ha 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 ha.
Why not his throat?
There's one place Graugs aren't covered in spiky scales. They don't call a weakness a Graug's heel for nothing.
You want me to sidle up to this beast?
If you can manage it without being crushed, yes.
As a reminder, sidling up to any large creature is mostly suicide.
Fine specimen.
And it'll meet a fine end.
Saying like, hey there,
And so
buddy.
we have gotten the Graug bleed.
So you have to sneak up on it, otherwise you can't do it.
Yes, and you have to wait until he actually kills this camp of orcs and starts eating them. Because now we have triggered him in combat, so yeah.
You have failed.
There it goes. What a fine specimen.
Thank God for convenient checkpoints.
Yes.
Remember, we're trying stealth. Yes, we are. Because this battalion is basically the mosquito in the room. You can't ignore the mosquito in the room once you discover it.
And there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Complete attack does a
pain.
significant amount of damage to the Graug, but we still can't actually fight it.
Jump on one before she jumps on you. Your speed will now match the Graug. Scared to chase you? I'll be waiting.
Yeah, but the Caragors are not just now showing up, and what I'm trying to do here is stealth dominate one, but oh,
Oh boy.
Damn it!
See,
I need that.
That's the Graug's pathfinding actually working against you. 'Cause I thought the pathfinding was kind of begging the obvious question: why doesn't he just reach up on the cliff and start punching you?
And here's the real reason
why
we don't use Caragor Hunter all that often. Setting up the Caragor Hunter counter is a pain in the ass. You need a shitload of space for it. I'm trying, Talion.
I mean, we've only failed like 5 times at getting a decent counter. Oh, okay, now it works.
Yeah, the Graug decided to knock the Caragor over, so now we can grab it.
Sounds easy enough.
Right, Captain.
All right, turn around.
Here you. I've slain bigger Graugs when I was a wee boy and my beard was
Wait,
only 3
not yet.
inches long.
Damn it, past Gurdet, not yet.
Dwarven children have beards too. That is actually quite funny.
Apparently, dwarven women do not, at least according to the movies.
Well, we don't really see any dwarven women.
Yeah, but that was the main joke from Two Towers.
We're a sweet little morsel.
Yeah, because Gimli was dispelling the myth that there are no dwarf women, and then Aragorn clarifies that the main point of confusion is that dwarven women have beards too.
Uh-oh.
We are going to hit
Yeah,
the
this playthrough was loaded with freaking bugs.
In a second, now we're at normal speed. Smile, you son of a bitch. With a fully charged shot.
And now,
extra
okay,
long.
there. Now he's knocked down. And now Dwarven gets the jump on him.
And now, cutscene Torvin, when all of his invincible glory will make this no peril. It takes a real man to wrangle a Graug.
You must have done it wrong.
I'm following your orders.
Well, that's your problem. Think for yourself.
Just try something.
I have an idea.
What are you doing?
Oh, you're gonna dump.
After this quick time event, but yeah.
This is some God of War shit. So I counted 4, 5. That was the 5th quick time event.
And booyah! We have successfully dominated a Graug.
Alright, and now we just conveniently have a shitload of orcs that we could kill with our new mind slave buddy.
Yeah. Fighting on top of a Graug is actually significantly better than fighting with a Caragor, because although a Graug also does not get all that healed by eating Uruks, you'll notice how wide sweeping that freaking attack is.
Oh yeah, not to mention that, like, you can be surrounded by dudes and they cannot slow this guy down. He's just that big. You've barely taken any health damage either.
Yep. Also, almost all the attacks on the Graug are AoE attacks.
Ah, such beautiful mayhem.
Well, kind of. The camera is kind of terrible for this.
Yeah, because the Graug is taking up like half the fucking screen right now.
Isn't it closer to 2/3?
It's about 1/3 to a half.
Okay.
It's still pretty obnoxious. They should have zoomed out the camera a little more. Cause you can't barely even see Talion when the Graug is standing fully erect. You can't even see Talion.
Yeah.
You can't even see Talion's whole frame.
And we have slain our first Graug.
So is killing your mind slave friend also an act of betrayal?
It's a Graug. I don't think it understands the concept of betrayal.
It understands the concept of unwavering loyalty.
Does it, though?
No, it doesn't, because
training's over.
The behavior does not necessarily pretend understanding of the behavior.
Right. And there we go.
The darkness of Mordor doesn't seem to touch that dwarf.
The 7 rings of power did not turn the dwarf kings to wraiths, as the 9 rings did to man. They are as stubborn as stone and cannot be dominated by evil.
And then the Hobbit movie shit all over that.
Sworn to destroy them.
If you recall, a major point of contention in the Battle of Five Armies is that the Aragorn dwarf, Thorin, he also succumbs to dragon sickness for no goddamn reason.
I have no idea what just happened in the past 45 seconds. I'm here though.
Oh, but I was complaining about the Battle of Five Armies again. It's okay.
Well, what do you folks at home think?
They think that the Battle of Five Armies was a decent action movie, but it was pretty disappointing, all things considered.
I thought that was pretty epic in the book, even though it ended like pretty laughably short because the main witness of the whole event got knocked unconscious.
The medallion have to. I forget if we find both halves of the medallion in this playthrough. I don't think that we do, actually.
Well, I mean, there got to be at least 3/3 of the umbilical cord. Why would you even say it's a half of something if there wasn't a second piece?
Well, there is a second half, but we don't actually but we don't really find it in this playthrough.
Well, we don't, but it exists.
Yeah.
We see strength in their roots and hope as they stretch into the light. Let this token remind you of the elf you tried to save, of the bond between your people and mine.
Glowy
Not the
Celebrimbor.
first alliance of men and elves to challenge Sauron within Mordor.
No, but we shall be the last. In victory or defeat, my people will diminish.
Very sad. Alright, moving on to the final Torvin mission. And yes, there are only 3 Torvin missions.
The Great White Graug. See, I was only kidding when I made a reference to Jaws. They are outright referring to Jaws right now.
Yeah. Hey, there's a dire Caragor. Ouch. Ouch.
Alright, so third ouch is the charm. Damn it. A fourth. I mean third.
Come on. You're supposed to do the thing that allows me to counter, not the one I'm supposed to dodge.
It's alright. If
There.
you die, the checkpoint's right there.
And we died.
Don't let it eat your throat.
Okay, there we go. And got it. Alright.
The hands of mastery claim much bounty.
Are you ready to travel it?
Not
I'm
really,
gonna
we're-
attempt to heal first, Torvin.
We're at Torvid. Just give me a second. I got the beeping sound from Ocarina of Time in my ears right now. Okay, now I'm ready.
Fast.
Whatever happens during the hunt, think, what would Torvin?
No, I think Ocarina of Time was more
Actually,
obnoxious.
That's a good life lesson for you to follow always. I pray your training sticks, or else you'll stick to the wall once the mighty Graug hurls you there.
That's not very pretty.
Fight the Graug.
I see what you did there. That was fun.
Fight. No art, no finesse. The hunt isn't about swinging and slashing, it's bigger than that.
From your perspective, dwarf, everything is bigger.
Yes, it's very, very big. Oh, wait, you're mocking me. Graugs are one of
You're
the
trying to
oldest
make fun of me.
species of Mordor, and the deadliest by far. It's been a long time since I faced this Graug. Let us hope time wasn't as gentle to him as it was to me. My old partner and I once tracked a Graug from Mount Dolmed to Nogrod.
Locations that we will not be seeing in this game.
Stuck under his leg for 2 days. Those were fun times. Last time I saw the beast was with my old partner, and I tracked it into his dwelling.
How did you get out alive?
Luck. The Graug knocked me senseless.
I'm trying to trigger the auto-pathing, but it's not working anymore.
Facing that creature alone was a death sentence. I've been hunting this Graug for almost a decade.
Hi, is this GameStop? Yeah, the auto pat. I just got Shadow of Mordor like yesterday, and I have to return it. The auto pathing just doesn't fucking work. I don't know why. I want my money back.
The mighty Graug will be my legacy.
I mean, are you seeing this shit?
Tales of Torvin the Hunter for generations. And I'll have them
Come on,
thrown
Torvin.
in there somewhere.
Stop getting stuck on the damn rock. It's a rock.
Yes. Story time. You know what? Sticking around in one place for story time does help story time. But now that story time is over, now he unfucks himself.
Yeah. Don't worry, the end of the part is just ahead. And in the next part, we will be finishing off this mission with one of the major boss fights of the game.
It's the mighty Graug.
Yes,
Only
we'll
refer
be
to it
fighting
like
the
17
mighty
times.
Graug. He is very white.